Right off the bat, David, we get the big line for Chicago. Larmer, Secord, and the fancy Denis Savard, and we're underway.
Blackhawks tied with St. Louis, 80 points each for first place in the North. Blackhawks have a couple of games in hand. They're making one up here tonight. Here's Bob Murray, shot from the point. Hit Beach's skate in front, cleared it to Kosar, run into by DuPont. Two of them have battled a couple of times this year.
They're going to battle again right now. Kosar, they can never get apart. DuPont's got the gloves off already, and here goes Kosar. He's getting his off.
He just wants to get that right hand
go.
free.
Kosar can't get free. Look out now. Oh, Joey, I don't know if Joey hit him anywhere but on top of the helmet, but he sure knocked him down to the ice with one haymaker from the right side. DuPont really had all the advantage going because Joey couldn't get the gloves off and get going, so they'll get probably 5 each for fighting.
Brown just got half the puck. And pass ahead now comes to Klima. Klima across the line, fakes the shot. Now he shoots over the same rebound. He scores!
Gallant.
Gerard Gallant.
Good fake by Klima. Boy, he had everybody standing still. And Gerard Gallant, who will be my second period guest, intermission guest, bangs home number 19. That's that man without a puck again, following up the late man. There's Gallant coming in. Look at it, it's Ben Wilson again. Klima freezes him. Sauve makes a save with the right pad, is out of position, and Gallant comes along and just dumped it in the open side. He'll take about 40.
Left blocked it. Now Gare on the right wing. Runs into Secord. Larmer has it back for the Blackhawks. Wings leading 1-0. Larmer broken up by O'Connell, and back comes Richmond now. Steve Richmond across the line. Pass in deep for Gare. Gare the shot. He scores right through the legs of Sauve, and it's 2-0.
Bingo. I don't know where that one went. Danny Gare pretty happy about that one.
Thought it went through his legs. There was an opening there.
It looked like we'll have to be a pulper. He doesn't know what's going. The Wings are up to their tricks again against the Hawks. Let's see if we can see it. Where did it go? Through the pads? That angle doesn't tell you a whole lot, but nevertheless, Captain Danny Gare makes it 2-zip. Here we'll get a look at it. Where did this one go? Yes, right under the goal stick and between the legs of Sauve. So all of a sudden, the Wings explode for a pair of goals within a minute. Lead it 2-zip.
Doug Wilson stood him up. Intercepted by Lattiser, ahead for Petr Klima, breaking into the Blackhawks zone, gets up the shot, he scores! What a play by Petr Klima!
That's the way to shoot that puck. A quick wrist shot by Klima. Sophie, he may have looked bad to the fans here in Chicago, but Klima made a perfect play. Lattiser alertly spotted Klima breaking into the middle. Petr just a little stutter step, and bingo, he beat Sauve on the blocker side. A perfect shot just inside the goalpost from about 35 feet out. 3-0 Detroit.
Number 32 on the season.
That's the way you got to do it. Headman the puck and bang, bang. Listen to Native go now.
Here's DuPont knocking down a clearing pass. His shot went wide. Bob Murray from the other point in front. Watson backhands it up in the air, and Ludzik tried to bat it down with his glove, and Mikulev, who's got to be giving away about 5 or 6 inches, reached up with the glove and picked it up.
Tough spot for Mikulev to be in. He's, as you mentioned, Dave, had an up and down. Young Bill Watson, the rookie for the Hawks, out on the ice for his first shift. And Ludzik, he doesn't see a lot of ice time.
Murray flips it ahead for Lysiak. Lysiak, right wing pass. Yaremchuk a shot. Mikulev the save, and just did squeeze the pads together. I mentioned earlier that Mikulev's had. Look at Mikulev stopping this drive by Yaremchuk. Mikulev thrown right into the fire with Greg Steffen missing the first 8 games because of his suspension. And the Wings lost 7 and tied 1. Opening night, they had that 6-2 lead over Minnesota in the third period, settled for a 6-6 tie and nearly lost it. And it was downhill from there, and Mikulev went to Kalamazoo, earned his way back to Adirondack, was playing solid hockey there in the American Hockey League. Just clears the zone as the final seconds tick off the big overhead scoreboard, and the Natives are restless here in Chicago, and I'm sure Bob Pulford will have a few things to say to the Blackhawks. Incidentally, on that last Red Wing goal scored by Petr Klima, they added an assist to Adam Oates, along with Randy Lattiser. So Oates assisting on 2 of the 3 Red Wing goals there in the first period. Lead pass now for Doug Wilson, coming in with a drive to score!
between the pads. Well, Dougie Wilson does have a gun. And right there, a loose puck along the boards right in front of the penalty box. Savard had a piece of it. Doug Wilson moved up. There's Savard right there. Gives it to 24 Wilson. You see a Detroit defense peeling away, and right off the red dot, Doug Wilson with a semi-slap shot blew it right between the pads of Corrado Mikulev. Right there. Little hole. He picked it 3-1. Brad Park told me on my way upstairs for the second period. He said, I got a feeling the Hawks are going to get pretty ornery being down 3-0.
Olchuk couldn't get it past Snep. Harold tees it up. Screen shot. Knocked down in front. Troy Murray going down.
Look out. Here goes Gallant and DuPont. They got the gloves off and they spare out. Out to the left to Sauve. Penalty being called already to Troy Murray. Gallant.
Hey, Gallant.
Well, DuPont's got a size difference.
Yeah, that's what I was
Look at
gonna
Gallant
say.
getting those right hands in. Well, we'll have to talk to Jerry about this fight in the second intermission. He's handled big Jerome DuPont pretty well out there.
Well, they squared off there, and Gerard very quickly just jumped in and got inside.
He likes to go. He's not afraid to go, Gerard Gallant. And they'll head off for fighting majors. And I think DuPont's got a bloody nose out of that action. Quite a bit of size difference between the two of those guys. The Wings are going to go on a power play, and then this happens. A fight breaks out between Gallant and DuPont. They square it out, give each other a few taps, and finally get a rest in the box, and Detroit will have the extra man. And
Here comes Denis Savard. Let's see what he does here. Stops inside the blue line. Drop pass for Larmer. Larmer holds it around the Red Wing zone, and Savard's over there to get it. Hawks spread it out. 20 seconds left in the man advantage. Quick pass, Larmer. Quick shot, and he fired it wide. Bob Murray out to the line. Doug Wilson to Larmer. Cross ice. Savard in front. Secord stuffs it home.
what a beautiful play. David, you couldn't draw that one on a blackboard any better. They just spread the Detroit players out. Look at Larmer, far side to Savard, back to the near side to Secord. Mikulev no chance, and Secord just blew it into the open net. That was played perfectly by the Blackhawks.
38th of the season for Secord, as we see right. I mean, he slammed dunk.
He sure did. That's the way to put him in.
Beach flipped it up the board. Secord got it again. Savard along the end board. Looking for Secord. Quick shot and a save by Mikulev. And he hangs on. Here's all jamming up.
Well, the Wings have had a couple of power play opportunities and really done absolutely nothing. Savard again to Secord. That quick wrist shot in close. Secord didn't get a whole bunch on it, but it was on the net. Little Mikulev made the save.
Looked like the puck was in close to his skates there, and he really couldn't get the good part of the blade on it. The Quebec Major Junior League All-Star team, first All-Star team in '81. Memorial Cup Tournament All-Star in 1981. Fans still on him every time he touches that puck. Troy Murray pokes it deep into the wing zone, picks up the puck, rolls it in front, and the Blackhawks. Oh! Olchuk hit the side of the net, and it looked like he had the whole net staring at him after Mikulev had made the initial save. Here's Troy Murray on the replay, rolls it out in front. There's the puck laying there, and here comes Olchuk. Stuffed it right on the side of the net. I guess Mikulev did have the blade of that skate up against the post, but Olchuk, if he'd have lifted it about 6 or 8 inches. Back it comes for Savard. Savard across the line, soft pass by Murray, and driving a great glove save by Mikulev. Oh, what a pass, and then what a save. Savard took a look over his shoulder to see who was coming. He saw Bob Murray, and a great little flip pass. We get a look at it here. Now, he's already gotten the pass. Bob Murray just leans into it. Corrado Mikulev with that catching glove on the right hand, picks it out of the air. Here's Savard. Look at the little pass there, just past Ladouceur, and boy, that was ticketed. Far corner. Mikulev pulls it out of the air. Stick of Savard, but he gets it back. Denis Savard between the circles, takes the shot. Micallef, the big save. Batted the rebound out of the air, too, and now here's a steal by Savard. Back for Dougie Wilson. Quick shot, he scores!
Well, Dougie Wilson gets his second of the night. A bouncing puck, and Wilson couldn't have had a more perfect shot. Right into the top corner, underneath the bar, and just inside the goalpost. Micallef had made a big stop a moment before. And this place erupts. Wilson is second of the night, 14th of the year. And that one not on the slap shot, but a good wrist shot by the defenseman. Down, he doesn't know where it is. He's just trying to get in the road if it comes at him. Imagine trying to look around all those bodies in front of you. Boy.
Here's an earlier opportunity. Lysiak rolling it out in front. Darryl Sutter tried to set up Yaremchuk. Face off just inside the rim of the circle to the left of Vladisur in behind his own net. Lysiak right on him. Vladisur drops it back now for his partner Beach. Pass up the middle to Carroll. Tried to move it on the right wing. It was blocked. Yaremchuk holds it in. Lysiak heading for the net. Pass goes behind Micallef, who put the hook on Lysiak there a bit. Lysiak dumps it out in front. Center backhander. He scores!
Well, Darryl Sutter is the recipient of some great work by the veteran Lysiak. He just wouldn't quit behind the net. 13-year veteran Tommy Lysiak. There's Sutter, who's been mucking around the front of the net all night long. And Micallef really didn't have much of a chance at all on that play either. The puck came out, hit the defenseman, and laid right there. And 27 Sutter, the captain, just backhanded it up over Corrado Micallef. But certainly he's got to have a big thank you for Tommy Lysiak, who just kept working away in the board. Second and third effort behind the net, finally got it loose to set up Darryl Sutter.
45 seconds left in the power play. Kissio leads it. O'Connell a drive. Oh, and a save there by Sauvé. 3-on-1. Bob Murray to Olczyk. Olczyk the shot. Micallef the save, and he batted it just over the crossbar. He almost batted it into the net.
He went through the pads of Micallef, got enough of it, went wide of the open net. And then a 3-on-1 right back behind again, and Olczyk again.
And watch this here. Opportunity. It up in the air. Ooh, just over the crossbar. Micallef plays it up the boards. It was knocked down. Wrapped around behind the Red Wing goal. Klima tried to hack it out of there, but it was held in by the Hawks. Secord bats it deep into the Red Wing zone. Beach able to clear it to Gerard Gallant. Gallant's pass broken up by Savard. Has Secord in front. Pass. Oh, it's deflected off the Beach into the net.
Well, just a tough break on that one. Savard trying to set up Al Secord in front of the net. It bounced off of Darren Beach. And Micallef, of course, moving with the pass. Couldn't do much about it as it skittered by him on the short side. Right there, you see him move to go and see the pass going to Secord. Anticipating it, hit Beach and bounced past Micallef. 5-3 Chicago in just a minute 7 to go.
Micallef was starting to slide across to play Secord, and not much he could do there. 46th of the season for Savard at 18:53. I would assume it'll be unassisted, but we'll wait and see. Linesman Bozak indicating that it did hit a Red Wing. 20 seconds left. Billy Carroll drives it off the boards in front of the Chicago goal, and Sauvé slashed there by Kissio. He did take a little slash at him there, hit him with the blocker.
But no, the puck was loose. Just as he was covering it up, he took a swat at him. The Wings have got an extra skater out there. If that means anything at this point. The extra man. Face-off will come outside the Chicago zone as the Detroit defensemen have moved in to help out in the tussle. Just 15 seconds to go now.
Well, players always protect their goaltender, but Kissio not having a reputation of being a stick man, and I think that makes a difference in how they handle it. I mean, they roughed him up against the boards there, but there it is. He had it for a moment, then it was undecided what he wanted to do, and right there I think Kelly was just trying to hit the stick and maybe force the puck out from underneath the fallen Chicago goaltender. The Blackhawks scoring 5 unanswered goals from early in the second period.